PGA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
42 to the mic, boys. 42. 42 to the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Here's Dobbins. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And we're going to have a break in the action. As you can see, Mark Andrews is yet to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Choose the right. Go out. 13.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, report. Report. Slam. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Check nine.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm not going to play like chance for you, right?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Some bullshit like he's trying to do.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Backing him up for it.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Raven pressure too much. There he goes. Malik Harrison. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
That's fine. That's cool.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You like it? I love it.
And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
That's real good. That is tough. Okay. Yeah, man.
Now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Niggas usually have a free shot to try and kill dude.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You know you only got a finite amount of timeouts, bro. That's straight. Go, take your time. Why not? Yeah.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
But 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Nope. Like this. I'm watching you, brother. Oh, it won't let me snap it. Yeah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Oh, it's getting shit. It's alright. No, I said I could. It's alright.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch this shit. Should have went in my first play. Oh, because this nigga has a gun. Yeah, okay.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Not being a nice person, man. Really? Okay.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go, Div. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, come on.
Makes 22.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agreed that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Oh, yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We got 3, we got 3, buddy, we got 3. Check 3, check 3.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs.
Audible,
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That no bueno. Bruh. No, it's a.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
You ain't got to tell me.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Okay. Say, yo, Lamar, what you need, yo? Pain.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony,
that's fine. I'm saying,
and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I guess.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 73 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
scream. Oh, white lady. There you is.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yeah. I'm with you there. I'm with you. No, it doesn't.
2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
I know this
that's
is
a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, this nigga think he's slick. Okay.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Should have followed my mind.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Edwards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, don't be that person.
Dobbins. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Jackson now. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass as the Ravens push further out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. Yeah. Let's not do that now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
At the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's terrible.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
I don't like how my TV shakes it, bro.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I saw that nigga loop.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
He didn't even want to fucking throw that one. See this nigga fucking hollering. Line looking stupid. I said, okay. Get out of there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Well, now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's good to know, actually.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, this nigga's hurt.
Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Yeah, that shit is really good and really bad all the same way. Bad not, nigga. Okay, that look a little different.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
We talking about the same people.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to make sure we talking about the same people. You know, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Can't celebrate them for getting like 1 or 2 things right. That's like 40 things wrong. Okay.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
Be that person.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Edwards. And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful. They stop him short of the marker. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
No,
you
I'm
never
looking at the
have
screen.
enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Looking at all this shit that's happening, I
will
think
tell
this
you,
nigga's lying.
try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Call me.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Oh, shit.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Not a surprise. Okay.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You want to anyways. You don't want to run palms over?
Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know.
Savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route, took off deep downfield, thought for a second there. They had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Oh, this nigga really is hurt.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
LB.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yo, silly ass
he's got to be careful
over.
not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I ain't mad at you. Ball control half completed, yeah. Pretty sure that was the plan, right?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
I'm going to say something before I snap this ball. Because he has bazooka active, none of that shit matters. But I'm going to just...
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's not fair.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I just want to let you know I see you.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
What a tackle.
He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That's the first time you blitz from a condensed set, and these niggas picked it up.
Good position to be in here, second and inches.
You know what? I'd be out of my damn mind to do that shit. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's fine too.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I'm just going to run something that you run versus thirds, yo.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
8 niggas here.
And that's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
I forgot what I picked for a second. Alright, we know this is a lot. Alright, that's a little bit better. That other shit you was doing was bullshit. You know what? Nah, not it. Just know that I'm your friend.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a first and 10 at the 15.
Yeah, look at this much.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19.
Yo, he backed up
just in there, BK. Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Stupid ass animation with a nigga trying to throw it, and the ball don't fucking go nowhere. Oh yeah. Okay.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Well, we know that you can't do that. That much we know. So these niggas gotta play respectfully now.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes flushed out right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Happy to
6
be out
yards
here
is the
reminding you of
pickup,
shit.
and that'll lead to a third down.
I don't know what to tell you, Elvis. You out here fucking up the church's money, not me. I don't believe it. That's bullshit. That ain't you. You don't even live like that.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6.
Dropping like flies.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I can't give you that. You'll lose your damn mind.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Oh, this nigga out here, nigga being gay. Yeah, yeah.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That's crazy.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Yeah, no, that's like his foot. I probably should have his name next to it.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
All game. Don't start now, man. Yeah, that's all.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Yes. There you go. Come on, Andrews.
Now Dobbins. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Yeah, that one right there, that's really special.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Just started to like watch flex all of a sudden, man.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Yeah, so what coverage, drop back 84 yards? I'm going to just leave that there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I know, I'm
certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some
points. This is what I'm talking about. And I try not to. I try not to do shit like that. I swear to God.
In for a Kansas City touchdown. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh no!
Bazooka gives him an extra 15, right?
As that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, unbelievably
it's stupid, bro. That's why I try not to do it. The only reason that should happen to change is because the game we played, when that nigga was fucking the stretch guard. And I told him nigga get the game over with, and he just wanted to keep running stretch. Nigga didn't even kneel the ball, yo. He ran stretch all the way down the field.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
How the fuck is that possible if I don't have the ball? That's just one of them things. But I say that to say,
the Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive.
You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm backed up, it becomes worse on the defense. You can back them up, you can do all of that. You can take the safety and run. It don't fucking matter.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Like, and we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
I just try to do other shit,
to the passing
I watch people.
There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yeah, that shit look like split slot all of a sudden, man.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
You can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round.
Happened?
But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who
say?
can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
Yeah, but I don't like doing that shit, yo. Like with the Hill and shit. I learned that shit last year when AC had them, yo. You gotta have the fucking perfect coverage and everything.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dumps it off to Edwards. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Say do this and
One
do that.
quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And you see, I'm telling you before I snap the ball. Like LB, honest to God, bro, I could do that shit all game, and that shit is not cool, man.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. I'm here all day.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Oh, that nigga boxed him out, yo. Did you see?
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That was following Hollywood.
Connection on that one.
Broke back
38 yards.
inside, and the nigga turned around and blocked
execution, and now they're
so he
set up
couldn't get back to
nicely.
Are
Andrews.
they ever? Red zone? I wonder
You see
what
this
the
play
next
here,
play
right?
call is
I was
going
gonna
to
run
be
that versus
because
you
after a
earlier.
big play like that, a lot of teams
When I
like to
saw
use
your ass
momentum
in
to
third,
launch
and
another
I ended up
run.
checking out.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Because you know I'm a nice person.
Hey, report. Report.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Runs over him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
But the fucking,
If you can keep getting
the
gains
overs,
like that, Charles,
the
with the lead here in the
posts, all that
fourth
shit is
quarter,
cool.
I mean, keep running it, right?
Literally,
No doubt about it, but what the
a
offense
nigga need one
coordinator
throw
has to
with this
do is
nigga.
understand they're going to continue
And
to
just
stack the
outthrow
line of
every
scrimmage.
fucking thing, yeah.
What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
I think he got it outside the CFL.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
As long as you got somebody to go get the shit, man, the shit don't matter. So me sitting here watching the fucking peanut gallery have all of this.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Little bot ain't do nothing to me, so I got no issues with that.
Two, Mike, two.
I see you, niggas.
Here's Jackson to throw. That
Boy,
is caught. It's
that nigga kind of blocked you out. Good job.
Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown.
And I brought that safety down. I don't know what you really doing, but I said, yo, I know I can play both of them. But that's who I had initially. Not to go for it. And I was gonna bring him down the box. And I said, yo, I can line up between both of these niggas and play both. This nigga ran that slant and I couldn't move. I said, oh, there it is.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You're not doing none of that. I don't even know what the fuck I put.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Mahomes now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And all the way.
This is what I mean. I'm not gonna give you the
touchdown.
review, so I'm just letting you know.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
So all right, imagine a fucking game, right? Where I'm just doing that shit, and he literally can't do anything. And I line this nigga up like fucking water, man.
And man should keep going and going until it found its target.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I know. But like I said, I'm not gonna do that shit again. But just, nigga don't need much, man. I seen him fucking balling, fucking run like he was in a deep half, yo. That shit is cool.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are. At this juncture of the playoffs,
Nicole was just like this nigga now, man.
The clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Yes, it is.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Oh, here we go, yo. We gonna call this game the fucking second guess game, man.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I'm looking.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain,
I told myself first. I said, yo, this is a play action. I said, nah, this ain't that. This is bad. We just think it just had a whole conversation about being under center versus out front, yo. Can't do nothing but laugh, man.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
I saw. You've been here. So you're not wrong.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Right there, brother.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Watch your slap. Watch your slap. Tighten up.
Middle. Don't you fuck this up, LB.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I'm like, yo, this nigga's taking way too long. I don't like what's happening.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You know what? I'm not your friend.
Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Normally run fucking quarters. Yo, you got to live right, man. Why you doing? You just don't want to fucking get right at all, yo.
And they'll work this down to the
LB.
15 for a pickup of 4.
I cannot control these niggas if they kill him, yo. This nigga's X-Factor, not active. I don't know what you got going on, yo. This nigga said.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Oh, that nigga glowing now. Or was he glowing when he got hit? Okay. This nigga got a 4-yard run, yo. That shit wasn't supposed to trigger for that.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah. I was going to block it. It's not even letting me pick the kick return.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You don't gotta worry about him no more, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, sending that nigga to go on his merry way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
I got faith in you, yo.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right.
As much.
Gets this one to Hill. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 50 yards.
You out of your mind. I shouldn't talk too much.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10.
I want you to know, it don't matter if a nigga's 25, 30-yard spot drops. I got shit for all of that. I just be outside.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
That's my fault.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Yo, look, I already, listen, I'm just here. I already said we're not doing that anymore. I was legitimately surprised he was in there, though. But all things considered, it's, you know, it's considered.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Justin Madubuike showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
They have me call.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Alright, y'all, he's zoned up. We know this. Alright, it is. My apologies for waiting.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Two shots.
Man open is
what the?
Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge
not
pickup.
one post.
What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Make some money. What happened now, bro? Actually, right there. Oh, that nigga's was smart. Ooh, this is not nice.
Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
That nigga just sitting there.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Nigga could have hot
nice
passed
work
that shit
to get
scored
7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's how you feel right here. I would have pushed that shit to the end, but that was a touchdown too.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All you gotta do is get like a first down and not
punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm expecting something heavy.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Well, at least this nigga didn't fumble,
sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Back with this shit again? Hell,
8 yards to go on second down. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'd give it a shot.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Would you
second and 11.
I'm asking. I know. I thought I would do this shit, but I'm just asking, would you hate me forever? That's crazy. The niggas don't give a fuck.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
You gotta do what you need to do because it's a long
basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them.
Nigga, if it's big, well,
would be a perfect word
you know,
for
good
them.
luck next year, yo. So, that's that. You want her chain, yo? You don't want to just kneel the ball? That's cool. I'm fucking with you, yo. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
These niggas all voted for me, so I'm happy with this too. Whatever.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?